Hey, what it do, sports world, man? It's your boy Ray D. It's your boy Ray, man. Hey, it's your boy, the Real Untouchable Podcast with me, Ray D. I got a great segment for y'all, man. I want to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves defeating the defending champ Denver Nuggets 106-99 in game one as Ant-Man went for 43 points. Hey, before I get started, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the share button. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe button. Hey, so you all to know when I'm coming on live, so y'all can get all the notifications. But let's go ahead and get started, man. The Minnesota Timberwolves came into Denver, okay, into the NBA champions, defending champions house, and take game one. Why is that so important? Hey, Ant-Man went 17 for 29, 43 points. He had 7 rebounds as well. And also Cat came through for him. He had 20. And that's pretty much it. Well, you had Mike Conley had 14, then Reed came off the bench with 16, and that's pretty much was it. McDaniel had 0 points. Rudy Gobert had 6 and 13. But what I will say is Rudy Gobert and Cat played really good defense. That's as good as defense that you can really play on somebody, which they played on Jokic, Nikola Jokic. It was a hell of a game, y'all. It was a real good game to watch. Ant-Man pretty much took over in the second half. The fourth quarter, he showed why people compare him to Michael Jordan, and he pretty much just led this team to the win. And why is it so important is because they still game one. They still home court. Now, the pressure is going on to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, the pressure is going on in game two. The pressure will be on the defending champs at home, the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be on them because guess what? If they lose game two, it's not looking too good. Like, honestly, I just don't think that they're going to be able to go to Minnesota and win 2 straight games. Now, it could happen, but I'm just saying, I think that you're going to get a Minnesota Timberwolves they're going to give them all of the confidence that they need if they can take game two. Now, that's why I said this right there. Game two is going to be a must win for the Denver Nuggets. It's got to be a must win. But I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves feel like this. Why not take game two? Okay, why not just go out here and get both of them? Even though I don't think they're going to win game two, I think that Murray is going to come out there. Let's talk about the Denver Nuggets statistics for the night. You got Nikola Jokic pretty much had a Nikola Jokic type night, 32, 9, 8. You got Michael Porter Jr. pretty much did what Michael Porter Jr. normally do, 20. Aaron Gordon had 9 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. But Murray, 17 points. He was 6 for 14. Murray had 0 points at the half. Even though they was winning at the half, he had 0 points. And he had 17 in the second half. And when you look at their bench, you remember I said Reed had 16. So when you compare all of their entire bench, they just didn't give enough. And I think they should give Christian Braun. Honestly, I think they should give Christian Braun more playing time. The Denver Nuggets should, because he plays really good defense. And he also came out there and had 7 points and 2 rebounds. All right. So, and then when you look at Reggie Jackson, he had 5, but Murray 17 points, zero points in the first half. And then Kentavious Caldwell-Pope 2 for 4. He only took 4 threes. Okay, so he has 6 points. That's another thing that's going to step up in game two. If they're going to win game two, they're going to have to step up. They're going to have to either get more points from Michael Porter Jr. Murray is going to have to come alive in the second game. And like they said, Murray is hurt. But at the end of the day, if you out there on that court and you got Murray on the back of your jersey, nobody cares whether you hurt or not. Okay, so Murray's going to have to play better in game two, because like I said, he had 0 points in the first half. They was winning, but it was 0 points. And when you have 0 points in a game of this magnitude, you're going to most likely lose it, especially when Ant-Man come out there and Ant had 16 in the first quarter. He pretty much was carrying the Timberwolves in the first quarter. And like I said, when you watch this kid play, he got the Michael Jordan type of game. Like, I'm not saying he's Michael Jordan, because I never say that, but he got the Michael Jordan type of game. And like I said, 17 for 29, 43 points. Like I said, with him and Cat, they combined for 63 points. You throw Mike Conley in there, that's almost 80 points. So when you look at these three players, and if they can score the way they're scoring, this right here can be an interesting series right here. And I said it today, man. I said whoever wins this series right here is probably going to get to the NBA Finals. Why did I say that? Because we got a young Timberwolves team and we got a Dallas Maverick team that's inconsistent. Just being real. One game they might come out and do this. The next game they come out and do this. Oh, so when I talk about these two teams, when I talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets, whoever wins this series, I think wins it all. But y'all let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about this series? What y'all think about this game right here, game one? And like I said, the Minnesota Timberwolves, this is the type of team that I feel that can win this series. I'm not saying that it's gonna go 5 games, 6 games. I feel like this is a long series, maybe. But if Murray is hurt, I just don't see them winning this series without Murray. That's just my opinion. I can't see them beating Ant-Man and the rest of the boys without Murray. They gotta have Murray. And I'm gonna tell y'all why they need Murray before I get off. Murray is the closer. Y'all can say it's Nikola Jokic, but Jamal Murray is the closer for the Denver Nuggets. He's that guy that when they're down by 4 or they're down by 3 or they need a big bucket in the fourth, he's the guy that they get the ball to. And it's been like this for the last few years now. He's the guy. Yes, Jokic is the MVP, but Murray is the guy that they go to when they need a big bucket. And that's why I say I just can't see them winning this series without him being 100%. And like I said, he cannot come out there again and go the first half, he scored 0 points. It just can't happen. Like I said, if game two is a must win for the Denver Nuggets. Y'all can disagree with me or whatever, but game 2 is a must win for this Denver Nuggets team. And the reason why is because I just can't see that the Minnesota Timberwolves going back home and losing and going the next 4 games losing 4 straight. I mean, can it happen? It can happen. But I think if the Minnesota Timberwolves can come out here and steal game 2, I think that this series right here is good as over. What y'all think? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think that the series, I'm not saying, well, yes, I am. Because I think that Ant-Man is going to go home and he's going to definitely try to get game 3. But I got a feeling that I think the Nuggets are going to be a whole different team in game 2. I think Nikola Jokic is going to be ready. I think Murray going to find a way to pick it up. I think Michael Porter Jr. have a big game in game 2. I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to pick up the slack from Murray in game 2. I think that he's going to be the MVP for game 2. That's just my opinion. But I feel that whoever wins this series out of the Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves will get to the NBA championship. And I just feel like they have a good chance to win it. And if I'm, to be real, if I'm the Boston Celtics, because I got the Boston Celtics coming out the East. I just got them coming out the East. If I'm the Boston Celtics, I'm hoping that the Minnesota Timberwolves can get there. The reason why is because one team have championship DNA. The other one barely got playoff DNA. So you would hope for that team over the Denver Nuggets to get to the NBA championship. Because I just feel like whoever wins out of Orlando and Cleveland, they're going to get swept. That's just my opinion. I think they're getting swept. And even though I think that Cleveland most likely will win game 7 tomorrow, make sure y'all tune in. Game 7, Cleveland versus Orlando. That's going to be a hell of a game. I will come on tomorrow and talk about that game as well. So before I get ready to get off, so I'm about to get ready to let you all know when my days. I will be having my weekly show, which will be 2 days a week. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna make that announcement tomorrow when I will be coming on 2 days. It's gonna be my show. So my weekly show is gonna be 2 days, maybe Tuesday, Thursday, or something like that. But I won't be coming on like how I do now, just randomly. So I will be coming on a recording, and I will be talking about when I'm talking about the NBA, I will be talking about all of the games, just like college, just like WNBA, everything else. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And what do y'all think about the NBA playoffs so far, man? Is this surprising? Are y'all surprised with the Denver Nuggets winning today's game, or did a lot of y'all expected them to win this game. I'm not gonna lie. I went against them. I was listen to what a lot of people were saying during the week about the Denver Nuggets. But I was surprised that the Denver Nuggets lost today's game. I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised. I was thinking that the Denver Nuggets would get it done at home. I was thinking that most likely game 2 that they was going to end up losing. I wouldn't expected them to win game 1. And like I said, somebody else said this as well today. Maybe the Denver Nuggets put too much into beating the LA Lakers, even though they beat the Lakers in 5. They did put out a lot of energy to beat the Lakers because y'all go back and look at those games. All of those games was close. The only difference is the Lakers didn't have a closer. The Lakers just didn't have a closer. The Timberwolves have a closer in Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man. They have a closer. So, this right is going to be a long series, man. I'm not going to count the Denver Nuggets out. They are the defending champion. They have DNA. They have MVP. They have the MVP in Nikola Jokic. They have the closer in Jamal Murray. And then they have that Swiss Army knife in Michael Porter Jr. So, and like I said, they are the defending champ. I expect for them to come back in game 2 and get the job done. But like I said, the Minnesota Timberwolves has put them on notice to let them know, hey, listen, we get it that y'all the the defending NBA champ, but guess what? It's a new kid on the block, and his name is Ant-Man. So, hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about the games tomorrow as well. Make sure y'all tune in for that one as well. And make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button. And also make sure y'all have a safe Saturday, safe Sunday. Until next time, y'all have a great night, y'all. Peace.